No position in American sports feels the pressure or the weight on their shoulders like a quarterback. Hopes and dreams of an entire fan base of teams ride on whether their signal caller can lead them to glory. And boy, what a matchup of two elite dudes we have in this one. Welcome to Vaught-Hemingway Stadium, home of the Ole Miss Rebels, as we'll see the number 22 team in the country, the Florida Gators, taking on a team from the playoff a year ago, the Ole Miss Rebels. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis. And the Rebels will kick it away to start. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. So Florida's offense will dial up the first ball plays in this one. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them today. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
The defense wouldn't let him loose there, and it was a completion, but they lost yardage. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Soft spot in the middle. Good pickup there as he gets the first down, and they'll mark him at the 48. The Gators look to keep this drive humming. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Got it behind the line. It's Price. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Wants to go up top. On the run, fires downfield. He's got an open man. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. Leaves it with the running back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line? Last play didn't go well. It leaves him with 2nd and 11. They'll give it to the back. Breaks into the open. Got some room, headed to the goal line. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Florida!
How about that first drive? The hardest thing to do in college football is win on the road. They're the underdog, coming into a hostile environment. What do? Possession one, go right down the field and shut everybody in this building up.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. So it's an 80-yard drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Rebels offense will take the field for the first time. And guys, as this year has gone on, it has become harder and harder to ignore the excellence that this quarterback is putting out there each and every week.
Well, the secret's out now, and I think at the start of the year, everybody knew this guy was talented. They wanted to see if he could be consistent, though, and David, he's been that through the first half of the season. So now he's got the target on his back. He's got to elevate his play because everybody knows he's what makes this offense go.
But he's got to do it when it matters most, and that's when we start talking about winning conference championships at the end of the years, getting into the playoffs. So great start, great middle.
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. You see a Gator bringing the heat like that, you think about Derek Harvey, who was the MVP of the national championship game in '06.
And Alex Brown and Javon Curse, they had a long list of guys that could really make the quarterback's life difficult. You got to put pressure on the quarterback. You got to affect him. Really nice job on this play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. It's complete to the right. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. Hunt is on its way. Catches it at the 30. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Makes the grab. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Unloads it left. Pulls it in. It's Moffitt. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field, and nowadays you can start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Oh, he drops the football. He had it right down the gut of the field. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Swings it out to his running back. Guys, let's chat about Florida. They've climbed into the top 25. Nothing has been given to these guys, but they're quickly becoming a problem for everybody else.
Well, they are, and they earned that number beside their...
Throws toward the end zone. It's picked off, and that's number 10.
Sometimes the quarterback puts that zip on it, and you can hear it. And sometimes he uses the lob wedge where it takes a little time to get there. That time, he used the lob wedge, and the defender came in and made the interception. Big play for this defense early.
The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to the ground with the running back. Got enough for the first. Brought down at the 31 after a pickup of 10 yards on that one. And they'll line up from the 31 on 1st down. They'll leave it with him. Slams ahead for a yard out to the 33. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. The pull and throw off the RPO. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. Tries to slither forward on the sneak. And the defense stands up this offensive line and stuffs him right at the line of scrimmage. He didn't get it. They punt it away on 4th down. Catch is made at the 15. They'll get him corralled and down at about the 19-yard line. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Things got off to a good start with a touchdown on the opening drive, and then quickly went to pot with a pick on the 2nd one, and now they'll see if they can find the middle with this 3rd possession.
And frankly, if that's a completion, it's not going to make the end-of-season highlight reel, but in this game, it could lead to a highlight reel type play. The offensive coordinator may be setting something big up for later in the game.
Give to the running back. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Snap from the gun on 3rd down. Bringing the heat. Grab near the sticks. It's Allen. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. They'll mark it at the 30. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Gators have it with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 33. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Back to pass. Makes the grab. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Got his man. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. To the air on 1st down. He's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the 1st down. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And the quarterback will take a sack back at the 36.
And the defense there goes zone coverage, maybe confused the quarterback a little bit, forced him to hold on to the football, and that allowed the pass rush to get home.
We've reached a break. It's Florida with the lead. 1 period in the books, and let's take a look at the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the 2nd quarter. So they had a chance to talk over this 3rd down play to open the period. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. And the Gators will send out the punt unit. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. Fair catch is made, and they'll mark it at the 19. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. They really need to find a way to punch back on this drive, already down 14. Bought a little time, lets it go. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to throw, it's Cummings. There's the pressure. And the quarterback is sacked. There are penalty flags down, but this might be doubly bad for the offense. I think the penalty might be on them. They'll decline that penalty. Obviously very happy with the results of the play. On 3rd and long, you'll have to turn it loose deep. Got a man. They'll stop him at the 24, and that brings up 4th down. And the Rebels will try to pin them back with the punt. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Sets up the screen. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Now the play fake. And the defense gets home and makes a play at the 37-yard line.
Play-action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You could tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. He'll try to do it himself. And he avoids the hit and slides after the short gain. The Gators will call on their punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He gets it all the way out to the 19-yard line. They pick up a 6. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. They'll run the option. He'll toss it. And that one will go and reverse the defense all over that pitch on the option. To the air, it's coming. Avoids pressure. They're working that left side. Gets the job done on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 25. And the Rebels with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And it's incomplete. They were looking for the huge gain on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Off the bootleg, wants to throw it. It's complete on the right side. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. The Rebels want to crank the tempo.
Throws a nice completion there for a 1st down. This guy has been the biggest key to this team's success all season long. He's shown up in big moments. He's won big games.
Turning it on! Couldn't ask for much more there. A 1st down, and they're down to the 42. And the Rebels pounded the rock to move the sticks, now back to work. Power football with the run. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Rebels trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. They'll move the tight end. Off play action. Throws for the tight end. Got his man downfield. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the 1st down.
And this offense is built around this dude. I mean, he is sensational. He's been so fun to watch, like play, pitch, and catch, spread the ball around, complete and total command of the offense, and that's why he's putting up big numbers, and that's why he's got a real chance to go to New York and try to win that Heisman Trophy.
Looking to get it in. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And the Rebels trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Now they'll run the draw. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. Right on the money. They get it down to the 7 on that pass play, in prime position for a score.
I like the aggressiveness by this defense. You got to play tight on the wide receivers. There's not a lot of space on the field. You got to be aggressive, and you got to make tackles.
It's 3rd and goal, and a long way from the end zone. Scanning the field, it's Cummings. Pocket breaking down. Oh, and he took a shot as he threw that one away. And the field goal unit is on the field. From the left hash, and this distance ought to make that angle pretty easy to handle. It's good. He hit that one right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Stacked up after gaining a couple to the 23. Got 3 on 1st down. It's 2nd and 7. Wants to go up top. Caught. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Looking downfield on 1st down. It's complete to the left. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down mark. The Gators in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Dumps it off in the flats. And that defense pushing him out of bounds after a short gain. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on third down. He finds a soft spot in the middle. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. To the ground with the back. Shakes off the defender. Crosses the 40, gets it down to the 35 before he stopped a gain of 6. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The give to the back. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? And the Gators come to the line on third and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw for it. And the third down pass is knocked away by the knee. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And very important not only to generate power, but to find his mark, a 49-yard try from the left. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. Now up by 7 points here in the second.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Plenty of time to work, not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. Quick release on the RPO. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Dropping back, it's Cummings. Finds his big tight end. Solid work and execution there. They'll have a first down as they mark it at the 40. Looking to throw on first down. Using the quick game. The offense wastes no time getting the timeout call. The Rebels with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Working the middle of the field, and it's complete. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. A memorable first half of football so far today in Oxford. And talk about a first half for the dude in that backfield. That coaching staff has been giving rave reviews on a weekly basis. And through 2 quarters today, he's been a complete game changer. He's breaking the will of this defense, and that's something that's just very tough to quantify. And with that, let's head back to the Grove at our Villas at Vaught Hemingway Stadium.
The Gators will line up to kick off and start the second half. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Not a lot of scoreboard fireworks from these guys in the first half, but they've got a chance here after making some halftime adjustments.
Yeah, and remember, it just takes one play to kick the door open, and all of a sudden there's a lot more confidence again. So which guy on this offense can hit the big home run and break this thing open?
Well, and the good thing is it's such a low-scoring game. I'm still very much in this. I can be who I am, make a few tweaks, make a few adjustments, and get this offense running.
And the Rebels want to move quickly. Looking to pass. It's Cummings. Right down the middle. It's caught downfield. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
late in the year, this guy is square in the middle of the Heisman Trophy discussion because of his performance. He throws a nice completion there for a first down, but it's been week in, week out. Big moments. He's led this team to a ton of wins. He is their best player.
Kept it on the ground on first down, now back to the line.
Well, the QB decided to keep it on that one. And listen, if you had his athleticism, you'd want to keep it too. Almost every time they run these types of option plays. But he's just going to have to do a good job of understanding when to hand it off, when to pitch it, and try to keep this defense on their heels and read his keys. He's got a lot of talent. He's just got to make sure he's making the right decisions moving forward.
The quick out. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there. The Rebels with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. The give from the gun. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. And the Rebels come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on first down. The screen, he can go. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Holding penalties, the ultimate drive killer. We'll see if it costs this offense here. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. A strike downfield. They get him stopped, but the big gain has him on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time.
Delay of game. Offense.
Offense took a little bit too much time at the line there. Offense getting set for first down. The give out of the gun. And they swarm him under. 2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll keep it himself. And he gets it back to the 4-yard line. No farther than that. No gain on the play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Rebels have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. Trying to run it in. And he's brought down at the line of scrimmage, and the ball will stay at the 2. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. Got it back on 2nd and goal. He's going to lose a yard on that one. They've already squandered a couple of chances to score touchdowns in the red zone, and now another opportunity. It's 3rd and goal. Brought down just short of the sticks on the screen pass. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. He was on target with his first kick, and this one ought to be easy from 20 yards away. Splits the uprights right down the middle. That'll bring him to within 4.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
So after the made field goal, they'll kick it away and rely on their defense. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Gators sending the offense back to work. And points have been hard to come by in this one. They'll try to put together a drive. How about that defense getting back there? He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. A big 3rd down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Forced to just throw it away on 3rd down, and now they face 4th. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. He'll settle for some pretty good field position and make the fair catch at around the 35. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. To throw, it's Cummings. Here's a heat. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he gets down on the slide, and that's not the only thing down. There's a penalty marker on the field. Just an obvious holding call there, and one that just kills an offense's momentum. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Snagged out of the air. And he runs through one tackle and picks up a few. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Floating away. QB got it himself. He gets the job done, picking up the 1st down, then getting down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Makes the grab over the middle. They've got it inside the 30. They'll mark it at the 28. It's 1st down.
Great execution on the RPO, and the receiver had some time to find the soft spot in the zone and make himself open for the quarterback and make it a much easier pass. Great job.
Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Pulls it and fires to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They're close enough for a makeable field goal from the 26, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and long. Deep shot for the end zone. And that ball was in harm's way, and he is lucky to get that one back. And here comes the field goal unit. This kicker has already made a couple today. Good, right down the boulevard. That brings him to within 1.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
They were able to get a field goal on the board, and now they'll kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They haven't really been able to line it. There he goes!
And that would be the definition of 1st down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice 1st down execution.
And he gets it to the 44-yard line. It'll be a 1st down. Use the play fake. Down a throw. Grabbed over the middle. It's Price. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the 1st. And the Gators can play this 2nd down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Quick completion to the right. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Gators come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll run play action. Finds his tight end. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. The Gators are moving quickly down the field. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Good timing on the quick out. In their vision of that play, someone would run free after making an easy catch. There was nowhere to run and nowhere to go except down.
Probably looked really good when they drew that one up on the board this week in practice.
And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Gators!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy, the connection between quarterback, wide receiver. You can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Guys, your game is a big one, but so is this battle right now inside the American. Army is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up off the canvas before, and it's capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Louisville. We'll circle back if anything big happens in this clash in the American you should know about.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. And they make the tackle, but the official has tossed his flag. They say you could call holding on every play. Well, they did on that one. Wants to throw. It's Cummings. Finds his big tight end. Good, solid tackle. And the Rebels are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. He'll throw on 3rd down. Hit as he throws. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down. The Rebels decide to punt it away. Nestles it in at the 35. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. They'll start this drive 60 yards in front of them from their own 40. Rushes on him. Makes the catch. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. One quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. Makes the catch. It's Allen. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. The Land Sharks circling. Crowd getting this defense whipped up on 3rd down. Caught near the sticks. It's Allen. They'll say he goes out of bounds. Mark it at the 46. And the Gators will snap it on 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, and he's going right. He was looking for some place to put his foot in the ground, but the defense was everywhere, and he's knocked down behind the line. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. They'll be stopped, but not before getting the football and picking up big yardage on the return. What a play there. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Ole Miss offense ready to go back to work. Not the day they had hoped to have, but when you are a ranked team, you are going to get everyone's best shot, and now let's see if they can pull this one out. Back up now, here's 2nd and long. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels! Made the grab and then did the rest himself, and they put points on the board.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
They got the touchdown, but still a 2-point conversion short of tying it up late. To the air, it's Cummings. He's into the end zone. The 2-point conversion is good, and we're tied here in the final period. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Gators sending the offense back to work. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. Pressure coming. Got it in the middle. It's Mayer. They've got it to the 49-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Catch in the middle. It's Mayer. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. They'll try the run. That'll be a gain of about 7, leaves them with 3rd and 3. The Gators are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Can't find the man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys, and he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him, and that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
Nestled just inside that right upright. That puts them on top here in the 4th.
Man, this guy has an absolute bomb for a leg. You see the contact? It just sounded different. It sounded like an explosion coming off of his foot. Puts it through the uprights. There's NFL teams watching this game. They're jotting down this dude's name right now because that is an NFL Sunday leg.
And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Ole Miss ready to send the offense onto the field. Things had not gone the way they had planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Reads it, fires complete. Crosses the 30. They corral him out of bounds, mark it down at the 38, and this offense might have something going.
And, man, this quarterback has had a day. With that pass, he goes over 300 yards on the day. Really nice job executing, putting up some yards today. Pretty good day for the young man.
Well, you can tell those two have been practicing the out route all off-season long. They look like they could have completed that in their sleep.
We'll send the tight end in motion. The give to the tailback. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. As they come to the line on 3rd and short from the 43, I wonder if they already know they'll go for it if they don't make it here. Running to Green. Oh, he's got some space. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Rebels have this offense rolling. Now on the counter. The stop, the start, the juke, everything in the bag as he gets to the 29. The Rebels can really attack on this 2nd and short. And it'll be incomplete. This is some physical pass defense. Coming to the line, looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 29. Unloads quickly. He's stopped right there, short of the first down, and this defense trying to preserve the lead. This game will come down to this, a field goal try to save them. It is good. Fellas, we have a tie ball game here in the 4th. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And the returner runs out of real estate as he goes down. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
A big third down coming, and hotty-toddy, gosh almighty, this crowd is ready. Quick pass to the left, trying to get it to the marker. And he converts on third down as he gets it out to the 26. Off play action on first down. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. After the incompletion, they go back up top. Grab near the marker. It's Allen. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down. Fires to the big fella. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Working well behind the sticks on second down. Lost to throw again. They've got the screen set up. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, third and long coming up. The clock has stopped for the timeout, and we have reached the final 2 minutes in this one. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32. From the gun to give, looking for room. Breaks into the open. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. The Gators have their whole playbook open here on second and inches. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Mayer. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And the Gators are facing third and inches. The RPO, it's complete. Got enough space. Touchdown, Florida. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the fourth.
Who can you count on those big moments? Who can make those big plays? Who do you trust? And they trust the receiver to run a go and to run right by the DB. He makes the play, breaks the tie, takes the lead for this football team.
Ready to try the point after. The extra point is good, and now in the fourth, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Spirited matchup with ramifications inside CUSA today, guys. Here's how it finished up. Sam Houston was able to come away with the victory, but it was not the type of dominant win we've seen in Huntsville over the years. It's a win, but it honestly lacked any real style points. A busy day in CUSA, and an outcome that figures to shuffle the deck there as we send it back to you.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Looking for a man. It's Cummings. Oh, they're after him. It's complete. Finally forced out of bounds. Maybe a step shy of midfield. They'll mark it at the 49.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
Had to throw it before he wanted. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. Finds the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Shotgun snap on third down. He lost one down the sideline. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. Down a possession here in the fourth, and they'll need to convert on this fourth down. He'll go up top, maybe a deciding play here. Will not get there. A fourth down stop. Running out the clock, a mere formality between them and a victory as we have victory formation coming. With the win today, they're now bowl eligible, and that's certainly worth celebrating, at least to some degree, wouldn't you say, guys?
Yeah, listen, at the start of the year, there are a lot of goals that get put up on the blackboard. Reaching a bowl game is one of them. So now you can go ahead and check that off. But if you're this football team, you're not celebrating that tonight. You're looking to build on this win moving ahead because they've got bigger goals down the road, Dave.
They do, and they've shown you some good flashes throughout the season, man. Some moments that really say this team could be really, really good. And so I think you continue to improve. You know at the end of the season, I get to take a vacation. Wherever the bowl game is, we get a free trip with my boys, but there's some work to be done still.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.